Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna be looking at Mara Jade from Star Wars comics. Now this is a character that for a long time a lot of Black Series collectors wanted to see in this line, and she is finally here. And I must say that even though I'm not someone who reads that many Star Wars comics, I love to see a great action figure. And I know a little bit about the character. But from the standpoint of an action figure, I must say that Hasbro did a great job on this female body. The articulation is great, her proportions and silhouette looks really good, and let's take a closer look at the details. The face is done really good. It's all clean, she has that little smirk. Her hair is sculpted really nice. I'm not sure if there is a little bit of wash here, or is it just the way that the light shines the plastic and the shadows that are in the sculpt, but it looks really good. It's a harder plastic and it's a long hair. It will hinder the movement, the articulation of the head, but that's to be expected, of course. We have her scarf here with goggles, and this is a separate piece that I'm guessing it can be removed if you pop off the head. She does have these straps that are on both shoulders and they are connected here in the back, and it's also a loose piece. Her arms are well sculpted, the muscles are seen here. Her suit with these wrinkles is also really good, and you can see a cut for her crunch articulation here. Her belt is attached here in the back, the holster is attached to the leg down here. So you will have to be on a lookout when you are moving this leg, because you don't want this to break. She has her gloves, as in comics, her boots, and I'm guessing that her legs are reuse, maybe from Aura Singh, because we see these pins here, and we don't see that on her arms. There are also wrinkles in her boots, and yeah, even from behind, when you see, they really sculpted a lot of these wrinkles on her suit. And yeah, I think that Hasbro really did a great job on this figure. Her articulation, as I said, the head will be limited. She can look side to side, she can't look up, and not even down. I don't know why, it's probably the ball peg that's inside. There is no articulation in the lower part of the neck, so the neck is sculpted as one piece with the torso, so you won't get much of a range with the head. Her arms go out this much. There is no butterfly joint and there is no bicep swivel, but we get swivel in the elbows. The elbow bends this much. We got a trigger finger hand that goes up and down, and on the other side we get in and out. There is a cut in the torso up here, and that gives us a great range of movement side to side. It gives us a great range of crunch to the back and a little bit of forward. And then down here there is also a cut, and this is something that we don't usually see in the Black Series line. This is something that's maybe more standard for Marvel Legends, and this cut gives us even more crunch forward and to the back. This is just insane. Look at this. This is like Spider-Man bending pose, even though you probably won't be using it like this, you know, but it's great that it's here. There is no cut on the bottom of the torso, so you will get your side to side from that upper cut. Her legs move forward this much, backwards this much, out go this much, thigh swivel, old school double jointed knees, no boot cut. The feet go back this much, forward this much, and we get an ankle pivot. And I must say, because I already made a posing video for this figure, that the most frustrating part for me on this figure, and same goes for a lot of other female figures that Hasbro does, are her feet. And I'm sure that it's not up to Hasbro. I mean, it's the design, that's how the character looks like, but man, these small feet, and when they get this heel, it makes it really difficult to pose her, to make her stand on her own without using any support, any stands. That's something that I don't like with these figures. I mean, at least she doesn't have those gummy legs and gummy knees like, let's say, Jyn Erso, which the figure that I just can't stand, you know, can't stand. She literally can't stand, but yeah, Mara Jade is much better in comparison to Jyn Erso, but still, it can be difficult and tricky to pose her with those small feet, you know, and with these heels. Nevertheless, I had a lot of fun posing her for her posing video, so stay tuned for that. She comes with few accessories. First, her blaster pistol that is reminiscent of Han Solo's blaster, and there is a little bit of wash if I'm not mistaken, and the barrel is painted silver, no paint on the handle, but yeah, it looks really good. And then we get her purple lightsaber. The blade can be removed from the hilt. We get this loop on the bottom of the hilt, and that's because it can be stored on her belt. Yeah, the hilt is done really good. There is a lot of these sculpted details on it, a little bit of silver and black paint, and yeah, it looks really good. Let's now compare our Mara Jade here with some other figures. Here she is with the Black Series Stormtrooper and the Black Series Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Here she is with Bandai Model Kit Darth Vader with custom soft goods and Bandai Model Kit First Order Executioner. Here she is with the SH Figure Arts Jedi Luke Skywalker and Mafex The Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. Here she is with Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and Marvel Legends movie Iron Man from Thanos 2-pack. And finally, here she is with Nota Studios Nota Man with custom soft goods and NECA Mirage Comics Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael bootleg from AliExpress. All in all, I feel that Hasbro really did a great job with this figure. It's a great female body for this line, and the articulation is great, the sculpting is beautiful, her face looks really good. The only problem I have is with that small feet, because those tend to give you problems with posing this figure. And if you're not careful, she'll be falling a lot off of your shelf, so take that into consideration. I know that it's a part of the original design and that's how the character looks, but still it can be difficult to pose these kinds of characters with those small feet. So it would be great if Hasbro would, with these types of figures, give us some kind of stand to help collectors with their display and to not potentially, you know, break the figure if she falls off the shelf. Yeah, a great figure. I'm satisfied with this purchase. I had a lot of fun posing her for her posing video, and that will be up on the channel after this episode, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I wanted to say for this video. Thank you all for watching, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next one.